Golden, Colorado, the first capital of the territory of Colorado, and of course, home to the Coors Brewing Company. Join me and my partner in crime, Nathan Adlin, as we take this hot HEMI for a ride up the mountain.
But ask me how I feel about forever, and I'll tell you my thoughts on how I own the weather.
So, Golden, Colorado is also known, besides the Coors Brewery, of course, for Buffalo Bill's grave. Join me and Nathan as we take the 300C up to Buffalo Bill's grave, but first, as you can tell, howdy folks, welcome to Golden, where the West lives. Nathan, you're a Westerner, do you feel like this is where the West lives?
It's where the West lived. Past tense.
What we've got here is we've got a car with 425 horsepower, a HEMI engine. We're going to take it up the mountain to try to put this car and this city into some sort of perspective. Nathan's already stepping on the gas because it's so much fun. It has a lot of interior room, and it's just a classic American muscle car. Would you agree, Nathan?
Absolutely. I think this car has a lot going for it. Now, you know, the funny thing about the 300C, and actually a lot of other products that are built off the platform, is technically speaking, this car has a European heritage. It's built off the old Mercedes E-Class chassis, and it uses some of the same stampings. So we're talking about a car that actually has a little bit of a dual personality in its past. It's a good car, it really is.
Do you think that it's built for these kind of switchback roads in Colorado?
The only problem with the switchback roads here is that we're up nearly 7,000 feet, which means we've tapered off significantly on our horsepower. I would imagine we're getting around 350 or 360 horsepower in a car that weighs 2 tons, over 2 tons. The higher I go up these hills, the more it's begging me for more air, and you can, you put your foot into it and it's just not really as responsive, it's not as fast. Well, turbochargers are going to be able to force that air in much faster and give the car what it really needs, but you're still going to lose horsepower. You have to increase the amount of boost you have in a turbocharger in order to compensate for the amount of power loss. So it is a major difference. I'll tell you, if this car had a turbocharger on it, we'd be flying off the hill.
yeah, we're almost already flying off the hill, and we don't have a turbocharger. My God, what would happen if we did?
Yeah, we'd be dead.
We drove the 300C, okay, Nathan drove the 300C, up the mountain to the Buffalo Bill Museum and Grave. Can you hear it? I can. And that's the sound of some good old-fashioned American muscle cooling down. Besides being the home to the Coors Brewery, Golden, Colorado is also home to William Frederick Cody's, or Buffalo Bill's, grave. The grave sits atop Lookout Mountain, which overlooks the city. Cody, for his part, is known for his Wild West show, and of course, for the killing of thousands of buffalo. So Nathan, here we are at Buffalo Bill's grave, and that puts a lot of things into perspective.
No, it doesn't. What does it put into perspective?
I mean, we took the car up here and we know exactly how it handles.
What does it have to do with Buffalo Bill's grave?
Well, okay, you got a point there. And you're right, it doesn't put a lot of things into perspective.
No,
that
really
car is an American muscle car. It's meant for the highway. We really need to test it on its natural turf.
In the open road, where the buffalo used to roam.
Exactly, where the buffalo used to roam. So let's take it on the highway and see how it does.
All right.
All right, here we are. We're about to get back on the highway, try out the 300C on a part of I-70 where it goes from being flat to being very steep, straight uphill. Nathan, is this a natural environment for this kind of car?
Well, it'd be a lot happier if it had a turbocharger or a supercharger in it.
Oh, you're gonna love the sound of that engine.
It's not bad in the twisties. It's a big front-heavy car. I mean, it's 6.1 liters. It's not exactly small, but on the highway, mellows out. It's smooth. It's nice, actually. I could drive this thing cross-country.
It's a cruiser.
It really is a cruiser, and it's got this amazing sound. It's a symphony. It's beautiful.
Today, the Old West has been tamed, and Buffalo Bill, well, he's still dead. But at least big brawny cars, like the 300C SRT8, and Buffalo still roam the New West. Guess what? We found where the buffalo roam. When you think about it, buffalo are strong, powerful, and fast beasts, just like something else. And, just like something else, they almost went extinct and were brought back. Robin Micah and my cohort in crime, Nathan Adlin, reporting for TFLcar.com.
Things I can easily control. But ask me how I feel about forever, and I'll tell you my thoughts on how I own the weather. Did you ever think of the day you'd be where the yellow sun shines its brightest glow? Did you ever think